Om Shri Matre Namaha. Hello my divine viewers, hope you all are doing good. Welcome to Vedic Dream Meaning. In Vedic astrology, the concept of DARAKARAKA plays a vital role in understanding relationships, particularly marriage. The term DARAKARAKA is derived from Sanskrit, where Dara means spouse or partner and Karaka refers to significator. So simply put, DARAKARAKA is the planet that signifies the qualities of your life partner and the dynamics of your marriage. So in today's video, we will be discussing about your spouse from the DARAKARAKA planet's point of view. In the system of astrology, the DARAKARAKA is one of the Charakarakas, a set of planets that signify different aspects of life, like soul, siblings, and in this case, the spouse. The planet that holds the lowest degree in your birth chart, regardless of its sign or house placement, becomes your DARAKARAKA. This planet gives insights into the characteristics, nature, status, and experiences you may share with your spouse that we will be discussing. You can check the planet in the 7th house of the Navamsha chart. If you're curious to know regarding beauty, complexion, body build of the spouse, this video does not cover that. The Rashi and the Nakshatras in which the DARAKARAKA planet lies and the house in which the DARAKARAKA is will be the videos in the upcoming series. Of course, there are other factors that need to be seen like Lord of the 7th house, planetary and Rashi aspects, the conjunctions, the placement and position of Jupiter or Venus, placement and position of Rahu and Ketu, the 7th Lord in your D9 chart, etc. And there are many more factors which are required to get a wholesome view of your marital life. For example, if DARAKARAKA is in the 5th or the 9th house from the Atmakaraka planet, it is considered good. But if it is in the 6th, 8th or the 12th house from the Atmakaraka, it's considered as not so good for the relationship. So in this video, we will focus on how we can use the DARAKARAKA planet as a tool to get a glimpse of your spouse's characteristics and nature with basic understanding. As a first step, you need to identify your DARAKARAKA planet, similar to the procedure you follow to identify your Atmakaraka, which shows your soul purpose. If you haven't watched the video, I will mention the links in the description box and in the I button for your easy access. Basically, you need to find the planet that holds the lowest degree in your birth chart. Traditionally, the primary planets, that is the Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus and Saturn are considered as DARAKARAKA, while Rahu and Ketu are considered as shadow planets and they are only a representative vector force which are derived from the planetary positions of Sun and Moon at the time of your birth. So they are not considered as DARAKARAKA. However, this is a very debatable topic because some astrologers include them as well. Anyways, for the purpose of this video, we are going to stick only to the 7 primary planets.
Saturn, also known as Shani, is the planet of discipline, responsibility, structure and karma. It represents hard work, maturity, responsibility and sometimes delay or restriction. When Saturn is a planet that rules over your spouse or long-term partner, it signifies that you may attract someone who represents these Saturn-like qualities. So with Saturn as DARAKARAKA, relationships are serious, grounded and tend to be built on a foundation of commitment and responsibility. You're likely to be drawn to partners who are quite mature, stable and dependable sorts. However, Saturn's influence can also suggest that such relationships will come with karmic lessons, requiring patience, effort and the tolerance to sustain in these relationships. When Saturn is your DARAKARAKA, your partner is likely to be someone who's responsible, hardworking, and serious-minded. They will be concise and to the point in communication. They may be someone who values tradition, discipline, and order. This person might not be outwardly expressive or emotionally expressive, but they will show their love through actions, dedications, or by doing service to their partners and the ability to provide stability in the relationships. This is their love language. One of the key traits of a Saturn DARAKARAKA partner is their maturity. Regardless of their age, they are likely to have an old soul or kind of a practical approach to life. They're someone who sees everything in the practical light. Since Saturn is a slow-moving planet, your partner might be someone who takes the time to commit in the relationship, but once they do, they are going to be incredibly loyal and dependable sorts. You may find that your partner takes a long-term view of relationships and they see love as something that grows together and stronger with time and effort. Saturn as DARAKARAKA often signifies that your partner could be someone who's focused on responsibility. It could be either career responsibility, family responsibility, or some sort of societal duties. This person might be a provider in the traditional sense, and they could take their role in their relationship very seriously, even if that means working hard to ensure that the financial or the emotional security in the family is met. Also, it's important to note that the placement of Saturn, for example, if Saturn is in the first, second, fourth, fifth, seventh, or ninth house for both partners, then the marriage can manage and sustain even through tough times by working together as a team. On the other hand, if it is placed in the 6th, 8th, or the 12th house in yours or your spouse's horoscope, then it is a marriage to learn a karmic lesson. So the couple may have to go through a lot of tough times, a lot of quarrels, and based on the severity of karma, it may lead to separation as well. Saturn is a planet connected to structure, hard work, and perseverance, and even authority. So your partner is likely to work in a field that requires discipline and long-term dedication. So there are chances that your partner might be from professions which are related to government or administration or civil services or any administrative role where they have to manage responsibilities and ensure that the things are running smoothly. Saturn is also linked with creating structures and building foundations. So your partner could be an engineer, architect, or someone who's related to construction field. Saturn also represents justice, rule, and regulation. So your partner might be involved in law enforcement's legal professions where maintaining order is a priority. Saturn is connected to the earth and manual labor. So your partner could be someone who's involved in industries like mining, agriculture, or any work that involves dealing with natural resources or coal, petroleum, etc. Saturn energy is also strong in the corporate world where discipline, management, and authority comes into play. Your partner could be someone who is involved in corporate management, business, or an executive in a company where long-term strategies and hard work is valued. When Saturn is your DARAKARAKA, your partner is likely to have a personality that reflects seriousness, dedication, and a focus on long-term goals, just like we discussed earlier. They're not the type to rush into any decisions, or they're not impulsive in nature, in love, or in relationships, or in life in general. So patience and perseverance are the core qualities of this type of individual. Your spouse would tend to be more reserved and may not easily express the emotions or affection in open or in public. Your partner might have a more introverted or a cautious nature, preferring to show their love through reliability and actions rather than words. Saturn as DARAKARAKA suggests that your partner is highly disciplined. They may have a strict work ethic and might prioritize career, responsibilities, or personal goals. Their dedication to their work or duty could be one of their traits in their personality. Your partner is likely to be someone who thinks carefully before making any decisions, especially when it comes to relationships. They will take a very practical approach to love, viewing relationships as something that should be built over time with effort and understanding. But in some cases, say Saturn conjuncts with your spouse's Mars, then the partner may not get along well and opposition will occur in a relationship. Saturn person will be practical and behave like a guide, while Mars is always rebellious in nature. So Mars's behavior or lifestyle might get restricted due to Saturn, and this may cause dissatisfaction in the long-term relationship. Once they commit, a Saturn DARAKARAKA partner is quite loyal and dependable. They see relationships as a long-term investments and they're not easily taken away by emotions. They take their role as a partner very seriously and expect the same level of commitment from their partner as well in return. So they're usually loyal partners unless Saturn is under some negative influence of Rahu or Ketu. Regarding the physical characteristics of the partner with Saturn as DARAKARAKA, this can vary depending on other planetary influences, but some general traits would be Saturn tends to give a slim, sometimes bony or angular physique. Your partner might have a lean, tall, or somewhat slender framework. They may not appear physically strong, but they could have the resilience and strength in their appearance. Saturn is associated with longevity and aging. So your partner might appear a little bit more mature or older for their actual age, or they may age gracefully over time. They could have grey hair in the early stages, or they'll maintain a mature, responsible look throughout their life. There could also be chances where there is a significant age gap between you and your partner. People with strong Saturn influences often have a serious facial expression. Your partner might come across as a calm, collected person. This doesn't mean that they lack warmth or they don't have feelings towards you, but their outward behavior might seem more reserved. Saturn in fire signs like Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. When Saturn is in a fire sign, there's a blend of ambition and a drive with responsibility. Your partner might be someone who has a strong leadership qualities, but they approach these roles cautiously and thoughtfully. They may be determined to succeed, but understand the importance of patience as well as planning. Saturn in earth signs like Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Saturn in earth signs bring a deep focus on practicality, security, and stability. Your partner may be someone who works hard to create a stable home and a financial foundation. They are likely to be highly responsible and value structure in all areas of life, including relationships. The connection could feel solid and secure, but sometimes lack spontaneity. Saturn in air signs like Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. In air signs, Saturn brings a balance between mental clarity and responsibility. Your partner might be highly analytical, focused on rationality and clear communication in the relationship. There will be a focus on intellectual growth, but Saturn's influence here can sometimes make them emotionally detached or overly focused on logic in the relationship. Saturn in water signs like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. When Saturn is in a water sign, your partner may combine emotional depth with the seriousness of Saturn. So they may have a cautious approach to their feelings, but once they commit, their love will run deep and long lasting. Emotional security will be very important to them, but they may also take time to trust or open up fully in the relationship. While Saturn as DARAKARAKA brings loyalty, stability, and commitment, it also comes with its own set of challenges. One of the biggest hurdles can be the sense of delay or restriction in relationships. Saturn often slows things down, meaning that you may have to experience delays in meeting your partner, or you may face obstacles in the relationship that require hard work and perseverance to outcome. There's also the potential for the relationships to feel very heavy at times. Saturn brings a lot of practicality and seriousness into the relationship, so at times you might miss the fun and the enjoyment part of the relationship. There might be times when the relationship feels more like a responsibility or a duty or a chore rather than source of joy and spontaneity. Another challenge would be, since Saturn is a slow-moving planet, the partner might be slow in commitment, slow in decision-making, slow in adapting to changes, and they would prefer stable environment, or in other words, they will try to resist changes. But they need to understand and learn that growth and stability only comes with facing and being open to changes. Okay, if you feel you're not fully tapping into the potential of your Saturn DARAKARAKA, you can click here and follow the remedies to strengthen the Saturn energy mentioned in the SATURN ATMAKARAKA video that is displayed here. We will discuss the other planets in the next video. To get notified, do subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Appreciate your likes and comments. Namaskaram.